Cocoa in the Community is sponsored by Scandinavian Designs. Modern style for every budget.
Well, if you've never been to Estes Park during this time of year, you're missing out on celebrity sightings. Well, they use the elk in that town are like superstars. Those are the celebrities that we're talking about. It's so much fun to see the wildlife wandering the town and doing all the elk things they like to do. Well, I chatted about it with Claire Mole. She's communications coordinator for Visit Estes Park.
Claire, I'm so excited to talk to you because growing up here in Colorado, I always know that if I see or hear anything about elk, it usually means Estes Park. So elk in Estes Park, it's totally a thing. And now you're having a festival. So what's going to be happening?
Yeah, Danny, I mean, you took the words right out of my mouth. Elk are Estes Park. I mean, we just wouldn't be Estes Park without our elk, who we love. And so Elk Fest has actually been happening since 1999, and it's really become quite an Estes Park tradition that visitors come back again and again for. Locals look forward to it. It's just kind of a annual staple tradition here in Estes Park. And you know why it happens this time of year, it's happening this weekend, October 1st and 2nd, is because it coincides with the elk rut, which for anyone who doesn't know is elk mating season. So it's a very exciting and active time for the elk.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And that's exactly what we always hear when we hear the bugling, right? Is like the elk mating sign. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's so exciting and so fun. I mean, you can be sitting at your desk working and you hear an elk bugle. If you weren't from here, you'd be like, what in the world? What's that?
Yeah, totally. It's the train.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, so what's the town doing to prepare for the festival? Anything special being offered this year? What can we expect?
Yeah, so, you know, yearly the festival offers vendors, food trucks, live music activities. I can get more into that, and also every year the town prepares for a very, very, very busy weekend. A lot of people come, a lot of people are excited because there's so much to see up here this weekend. And this year we have even more because we're doing something called Beyond Elk Fest. So we have our local businesses also getting involved. They're offering mostly elk themed specials to kind of coincide with the festival. So after you've seen the festival or throughout the day, there's different specials going on throughout town. Fun things like we have a beer garden called The Barrel, and they're going to be having a special cocktail called Elk's Kiss. One of our favorite coffee shops, Kind Coffee, has a special latte called the Velvet Elk. At the YMCA, there's going to be an elk-themed scavenger hunt that's going on actually all the way through October 26th. So, and let me think, there's more. We have a couple restaurants offering elk-themed dishes. So if you've never tried elk, it's actually delicious. So things like elk nachos and elk burgers and meatloaf with elk. Then that's going to be, I believe, Bird and Jim has a special entree where they're featuring elk. Latitude 105 has one as well. And I think the Wild Rose is also doing a special elk entree. So wow, those are fun things that you definitely need to check out after learning about elk all day at the festival.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, that all sounds amazing. And elk is delicious. I totally agree with you. So definitely we're checking those out. I want to ask too, because like you said, it's got to be really busy during this time. Are there still ways to book rooms and make reservations, all of that?
Yeah, so rooms and reservations, I was looking at them a bit before. They are starting to fill up. It's already getting pretty limited. So I would recommend, if you know you want to come up for Elk Fest this weekend, book as soon as you can, immediately, basically. You can go to visitestespark.com, and we have a link to look for available lodging and start booking. Campgrounds are also filling up as well. So my best advice there is just book as soon as possible.
Perfect. And then Claire, before I let you go too, I know that there's probably plenty to still do in Estes Park this fall. I know that, you know, a big tradition for us is going to Estes to watch the leaves change, all of that. What else can people do in Estes for the fall?
Yeah. So leaf viewing, I'll call it, is huge here in the fall. It's really, really popular. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a highly recommended spot to see the fall foliage. But yeah, we also have a festival coming up called Pumpkins and Pilsners. That one's really fun because it's so family friendly. Kids can pick out their pumpkin, and then adults can pick out their Pilsner. We have some craft breweries that'll be providing beer, and there'll be live music. So that's happening October 8th.
I love that, Claire. Well, this all sounds so amazing. I always look forward to Estes in the fall. It's just so beautiful. And then again, between the fall foliage and then hearing those elk, it is just so magical. So thank you so much for being on the show, and happy fall.
The Estes Park Elk Festival happens this weekend, October 1st and 2nd in Bond Park. And don't miss all the beauty and fun Estes has to offer throughout the season. To learn more and start booking your stay, we'll just go to visitestespark.com.